Grace and peace, family. Grace and peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. My hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm a very proud contributor right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated women just like you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our podcast. Welcome in America and around the world. We are so pleased that you have joined us today for this holy uprising briefing. I'm going to need you to put back in the chat hashtag HU2020. I love you back, Miss Betty. Just a little bit of housekeeping before we get ready to get into our conversation today about our brother Jacob Blake. About our brother Jacob Blake, he is not the only Black man that was murdered just recently, again, in such a public way. But I want to specifically explore our brother's situation, Jacob Blake, and would ask that you allow me to allow me to use his situation as a proxy for all others. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing, would you, family? Shout out to our moderators. I just want my chief moderator to know that the app that I usually communicate links with you with was having problems. So that's the reason why I couldn't get to you today on that. Just a little bit of housekeeping, family. As you come in, please come in giving us the thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. I want you to text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. I want you to know, beloved, that I have a weekly mastermind at clubvicky.com. Clubvicky.com. We still have an amazing entry fee going on right now for $1 for the first 30 days. If you sign up for $1 for the first 30 days, not only will you have access to the spiritual gems that I'll drop for you each week and direct access to me to ask questions during that time, but also you will have you'll be able to enter into my separate course on angels Saturday, in less than a week, Saturday, August 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be doing a 2-hour intensive, a 2-hour angel course. It's going to be absolutely amazing. The angel course, if you want to just do the 2-hour angel course, go to flynubianmastermind.com. You'll see the link in the chat shortly. Flynubianmastermind.com. Flynubianmastermind.com. But if you want to join my weekly mastermind right now for $1 for the first 30 days, you can you'll get automatic access into that. Both are absolutely amazing. I want you to know that the 2-hour angel course is for the individual that's looking for two things. If you want to grow in power and in purpose, that angel course is for you. Shout out to you because I said so. Welcome to the home of the hand claps. Yes, and the gavel raps. Walaikum salam, beloved. Thank you so much for your kind words, family. Again, as you come in the chat, please come in giving us a thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like and share. If you're watching us on one of our other platforms, we're so pleased that you've joined us today. We know that the icons are different on those platforms. So be sure to follow, be sure to share, be sure to engage. Would you do that? Thank you so very much. Let's get ready to get into our topic today. Instagram, shout out to you. Instagram, I'm going to need to use this device. So Instagram, please come on over now to flynubianqueentv.com. Somebody asked when is the last day to sign up for the mastermind. The mastermind is on Saturday, August 29th. So you should be able to access it until then. I'm going to do it at 2 p.m. Eastern. So you don't want to mess around on that. If possible. But if you're waiting to join the last day, you'll be able to do it until just before we start and conduct it. Okay. Again, if you just want to do the 2-hour angel course, which is totally fine, go to flynubianmastermind.com. But if you, as a second option, join my weekly mastermind for the $1 for the first 30 days, you will get automatic access to it. You will have you'll be permitted to enter for free. Okay. Again, this is a course on angels for individuals that's looking for more power and purpose. Somebody talk black to me. I love you back to Quisha Harris, and I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Family, for a long time now, you've heard me say that we are still in holy uprising. Holy uprising being Black folk resisting. I've explained on a number of occasions that the reason I call it holy, a term that is typically associated with spirituality, is because when you understand who you are, Black man and Black woman, that you are of the supreme being, the supreme God, God meaning one with force and power, and you yourself are a God, little g, one with force and power. When you understand that you are the mothers and fathers of civilization, the original man, the ancient of days, you are the being that brought all other people groups into existence. You are the mothers and fathers of mathematics, philosophy, the sciences, religion, and everything else. When you understand that you are the direct descendants of the God, beloved, you understand that it's only appropriate to use such terms and phrases as holy uprising. I will not divorce the goings on with Black people from that phrase, from that word, rather, holy. It's not just an uprising to me. It's not just a riot. It's not just resistance. It's not just a rebellion. It's holy because Black folk are not like everybody else. It's holy because Black folk are not like everybody else. We are indeed exceptional. And we make no bones about it. We don't apologize. We don't do a bunch of disclaimers. We don't give a whole bunch of stipulations as to why we are exceptional. You may not compare us to our 465-year-old open enemy who believes herself to be white supremacist. You don't get to say, is that what you're doing, Vicky? Sit, you stranger and alien to our planet. Whose planet is it, family? You don't even get to ask us the question or to make a comparison. You are on your way out of our planet. I want to say this. If you have children, I'm going to show you a very brief and disturbing clip. Shout out to you, daughter of Oshun, Yimiya. You, Queen Vicky, are the reason I'm on fire in our city, descending on these incompetent politicians, our Miami police chief and mayor. Well, I bless you, beloved, and I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Beloved, maintain the resistance. Make sure that your safety is intact. Be wise in all that you do, my dear sister, but it is my privilege and honor if you felt inspired and the reason why you say that you are conscious. It is my honor, my privilege, and the reason for my existence. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Watch this. Let me cast out that demon of slave that's still in too many of our people today, that feels like that when somebody say, oh, you guys believe yourself to be better than somebody else, or when they compare us to a white supremacist who is a terrorist, a murderess, a pedophile, a sodomizer, a rapist, a killer, a bloodsheder, don't you dare compare us. I want to say this. If you have children, prepare. I'm making all of this known. Because I'm getting ready to play this disturbing video in just a moment. I do not make it a habit, as you all know, to play a whole bunch of videos like this. One of the reasons why I don't necessarily like to play a whole bunch of videos, especially the ones that show Black women or Black men being violently assaulted or murdered, is because your open enemy is a vampire. Your open enemy is a masochist. Your open enemy gets off on. They're aroused sometimes when they see your murder. You can't relate to that because you don't have the same kind of traits and nature as them. See, that's beyond your thinking. You can't fathom getting off on somebody's murder, but you are tuned into the Vicky Show, and I let you know the root of the issue. You've got a lot of activists. You got a whole lot of people, whole lot of church leaders, and a whole lot of everybody else in between that's dealing with the fruit and the symptoms of the issue, but your sister believes in dealing with the root. The root is important. I'm not studying your Black pundits on television that can articulate well what's happening with us and why it's unfair that we're being murdered and why white folks shouldn't do that. Baby, anybody can do that. I'm not giving you a cookie because you can articulate that we shouldn't be murdered. Slowness. The root is the nature of your open enemy. This is the reason we keep banging our hard heads on the wall, because Black folk are unwilling to say, you people who murder us are impossible to live with in peace. And so we've decided to heed revelation that tells us to come out of her, my people, so that you don't partake of her plagues. We've decided to acquiesce to the title of a movie called Get Out. If you are not discussing Black empowerment to do for self, make your own neighborhood safe and decent places to live, teaching your own, building your own, if that's not your long-range ultimate end, beloved, you are not dealing with the root. White supremacist America is willing to deal with you. If you are not talking about absolute radical change, a brand new foundation upon which our civilization ought to be built based on freedom, justice, and equity, you are missing the mark. The Night Rider one, your energy is magnetic. Thank you, beloved. You are missing the mark. And let me say something to you right now as I get ready to prep this clip. Instagram, please come on over to flydutyqueentv.com. I need to use this device to play this. The reason I want to show this to a few of you right now is because you are still taking your time as it relates to this war we're in. You are still dragging your feet. You still think you got time to make up your mind that this is the reality that we're living in. You are still resisting the reality that we're at war because you didn't sign up for war. because you did not voluntarily join this war against white supremacy. But I've told you many times before, and I'm going to keep on telling you again. In war, there are soldiers who join voluntarily. Am I right, family? And then you've got your soldiers that join involuntarily. It's called a draft. You might as well get on board, baby. Black family, those of you bootlicks and bones and biscuits that's just looking for a little job in the White House, another press job, another corporate job. That's the difference between us. Slowness. And let me say this. Our dear brother that we're dealing with today, Jacob Blake, Instagram, I'm getting ready to use this device. Our brother, Jacob Blake, that we're getting ready to deal with right now. Him being shot in the back 7 times. Wherever the bullets hit, he's still fighting for his life right now. In front of his babies, he was shot by race soldiers. Watch this. Thank you, Gregory X. He's telling everybody to thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing, family. Watch this. For those of you that wants me to give a care about some LBGTQ stuff, for those of you that wants me to care about some illegal immigrants that cross the border right now, for those of you that wants me to give a doggone about a Me Too white supremacist Karen who voted for Trump, for those of you that wants me to give a care about all of these intersectional things and groups, what makes Black folk exceptional? For those of you that want me to care about those enemies who came after Nick and Minister Farrakhan, the Simon Wiesenthal's, the ADLs and stuff, those of you that want me to make them a priority, understand right now, Jacob Blake is telling you nobody gets no airtime. Jacob Blake lets you know why we ain't about to discuss your paper cut when we're dealing with strokes and heart attacks in the Black community. This is not the norm for other people groups. Sit down and don't you dare try to invoke your struggles with ours. Jacob Blake reminds you why there is nothing else to talk about. What I give you on the Vicky Show is what ought to be talked about, because I'm getting divine downloads, and what I tell you comes to pass. We're in the fullness of time. And until we're able to dominate, there is nothing else to talk about. Slowness. Instagram. I'll see you on flynubianqueentv.com. There's nothing more hypnotic than an informed, beautiful Black goddess. Thank you, beloved. Watch this. Watch this. While I'm putting this up, after inviting my friends from Instagram to come on over. Thumbs up, Black family. Keep liking and sharing. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing. On the count of 3, for those of you that haven't, on the count of 3, please hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button, will you? 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Vicky, I'm tired of talking about this. I'm tired of hearing about that. Baby, there are other people you can listen to on the Vicky Show, baby. I move with spirit, and we're going to do it my way. Somebody talk Black to me. Until we're the head and not the tail. Until we're above and not beneath. Somebody talk Black to me. This is what we're going to be on. Slowness. You don't understand what time we're in. and what must be done during this time. You go sit down somewhere. You haven't even seen from the high place yet the goings on. You can see county. God, today I'm on some national and international stuff. If we're just dealing with geographics on the planet Earth, I ain't got time to deal with you right now with our solar system and further the entire universe and the multiverse, which ain't nothing but the universe. God, today. You just keep your county vision and your little county understanding. Get ready to show you this very briefly. Again, if you have children, please beware. It's very disturbing. Or if you might be moved by this, but I want to show you something right now. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Dual, I haven't seen your response yet. I might have missed it, but I wanted to make sure that you understood what I said about why I didn't give you the links in time. That the app was down, so I have not been able to receive or send out messages on that particular app. So please let me know in the comments if you understand what I was saying. I didn't see your response there. You may have responded, but I might have missed it. Again, family, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. Watch this. Please briefly watch this. And again, I don't make a habit of doing this every single time or a whole lot, but there are some points that we need to make, family. Thank you so very much. Volume right. Hopefully you got your babies, family. Here we go. I'm turning it around so that you all can see it. It's kind of a grainy video in general. Okay, let's see. Wow. I know it moved very fast. It only lasted just a few seconds, but I want just to make sure that you all saw that. And I want you to listen again. Dual, did you get my message, Dual? Yes or no, Dual? I haven't seen your message to respond to me on what I just said a few minutes ago. Dual, respond to me in the comments if you would. I might have missed it while I played this. Say it a few times to make sure I see it. And then when I acknowledge it, I'll know that you responded to what I just said a few minutes ago. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Again, don't forget to text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. Again, we're dealing with our dear brother who was shot openly, named Jacob Blake. We remember and we say his name, Jacob Blake. We are aware that there are other high-profile cases. Actually, one brother that passed away recently. But I wanted to specifically use our brother's case here as a proxy to those other cases. For example, one of the other brothers that that just happened to as well. Okay, thank you, Dual. As well is Trayford. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. Pellerin, Pellerin. You all look him up. I do not believe he survived. The last I checked that we're discussing right now, Jacob Blake is still alive, fighting for his life. I want you to see this briefly one more time because it moved really fast. I'm not trying to intentionally show this over and over again. I'm just doing it again for those who are just coming in. I want you to be able to see it. Shout out to those of you that are giving. I bless your gifts 1,000-fold. Thank you so much for supporting Black media. Wow. This is murderous America. And this is the reality of Black folk in America. The answer to your question, Arkethia, when will it stop? It will stop when we stop it. I said it will stop when we stop it. Thank you, beloved, for your kind words. I bless your gift 1,000-fold, Miss Muhammad. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. There were several people that were waiting for the governor to do a press conference, which apparently they've been conducting. I saw the Black lieutenant governor also give words briefly at a press conference that was just held today regarding our brother Jacob Blake and their demand for justice. When I posted about this about an hour or two ago, I asked the question, why is America provoking the Black giant? I just said, I asked the question, why is America provoking the Black giant? I want you all to understand something here. While everybody was looking forward to and playing the press conference from the white governor of Wisconsin, you know how we love to, every time these situations happen publicly, we love to say so-and-so is going to speak. We're going to see what they say. We're going to see what they plan to do. You must forgive me. You must. I beg your pardon. But I don't give a doggone what racist white America has to say about the state of the Black Union. I need y'all to hear me real good. Court's in session. All rise. Don't miss what I'm about to say. I'm not at all interested in what white folk are talking about doing right now. The first thing that came to mind for me, what I'm waiting for the Black press conference. I am waiting for the circle of Black gods to convene. Did you hear what I said? I'm not talking about some little weak show of force when it doesn't really matter. I'm looking for the press conference, the Black press conference. I'm looking for what Black society is talking about, what's getting ready to go down next. This white man that just spoke is a governor. Governs. I want to know amongst us, from us. I want to hear from Black societies, Black elders. What say you? Every bit of it does not need to be online. But I want to know, what is your public response? The issue is not anymore your open enemy. The issue today is not white folk, because we are clear where they stand. The question is, because you know who they are and what they're doing. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Our ancestors were very clear. Our clairvoyants, our prophets, our sages, our spiritualists, our mothers and fathers, they wrote what was to come. They gave us advanced intelligence so that we might have the advantage in this time with the nature of the individual that we're dealing with. Watch this. Watch this. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing, family. This is important. If you deem it important, share it, like it with others. On the count of 3, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're watching us on one of our other platforms, be sure to like and share. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Some of you can appreciate when I give you excerpts from news articles and stuff, right? Some of you can appreciate that. Not so much when I give you the other news that's guiding the news that you see day to day from Scripture, from Holy Writ. Listen, please. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs. Please watch this particular translation's wording. Don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs and the man of lawlessness is revealed. What kind of man? King James Version says the man of sin. I'm reading the NIV. That day will not occur unless what? The man of lawlessness is revealed. The man doomed to destruction. I'm talking about what's written. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called God. And it goes further. But listen. The man of lawlessness. What's so fascinating about this situation and the video footage that you just saw of these white supremacist race soldiers? You believe we're at war now because they're race soldiers on the police force. Watch this. Watch this. You don't mind if you believe that the man of lawlessness is going to keep the law. Why am I saying that? Because some of you are doing what you will. Some of you are so good at this. Some of you are masters of what I'm about to say. Some of you are experts at what I'm about to say. What is that? You love proposing losing strategies. You love to see Black folks spinning their wheels. How do you mean, Vicky? You all are sitting here saying, well, let's just reform the police department. Some of you are sitting out here saying, just give them better training. Some of you say, well, let's work on de-escalation, new de-escalation tactics. Never mind the fact that they don't have these kinds of issues with white American citizens. They know how to apprehend serial killers. Hello, Dylan Roof. I call him that because he murdered multiple people. Mass murderers who was on the run, who fled. They know how to apprehend their own, take them to Burger King, apprehend them without drawing their weapons, some of them without a whole bunch of helicopters. without a hitch. The matter is not about new training or de-escalation. It's about white genetic survival. They're doing it consciously, some of them, and others are doing it unconsciously. Do not come to me, you black bootlicks who want to disrespect the Honorable Elisha Muhammad, who tells us about the nature of this people, and the Dr. Francis Cress Welsings, who pointed out that genetic annihilation, fear of genetic annihilation is the issue. We're not looking to, we don't have to sit up and prove a bunch of stuff of what we're saying. They're doing it consciously or unconsciously, according to our scientists and scholars. That's worth listening to. That's what we see happening. When you are dealing with the people who act in their interests to survive because of fear of genetic annihilation, because of their recessive genes, because of their white fragility, and because they fear that they can be taken out through the melanin in our skin and other people groups that have melanin. You cannot deal with that individual just on a logical basis. Slowness. You making appeals to such individuals that you're just like me, I'm just like you, we're brothers and sisters in Christ. That hasn't been working well for 500 years. Slowness. I want all of these other intersectional groups to be very clear about something today. I don't have time to discuss your little stuff when we have Jacob Blake's issues going on. And what's so fascinating about the Jacob Blakes and the Rayshard Brooks and the George Floyds and the Breonna Taylors and stuff, watch this. And I should really say mostly the men right now. While they're looking to survive, black men, these are the same ones that the Democratic Party is disrespecting. These are the same ones that Joe Biden locked up. These are the same ones that Simone Sanders says she was tired of the unsolicited opinions of. These are the same ones that they're calling anti-Semitic, misogynist, racist. Isn't that something? That the ones that's enduring this kind of torture is mislabeled as all of those things and more. Isn't that something? Yes, toxic masculinity. Isn't that something? I ask the question again. Why provoking the black giant? Why is America provoking the black giant? May I tell you why she's doing it, family? She's doing it because when you are manifesting the behaviors of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, watch this. What did it say again? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, it says what? Don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs and the man of lawlessness is revealed. Watch this. Is revealed. I always emphasize that. That means that the man of lawlessness is masquerading. Y'all, please listen to me. It's the reason why some of our people groups don't refer to themselves all the time as human beings. They say they are mankind or a kind of a man. I'm talking about what y'all say about yourself. And I'm talking about 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 says a man of sin being revealed. That means that somebody is going about our planet masquerading as something else. Did you hear what I just said? That means that it's not noticed offhand or at first glance or prima facially. Somebody is going about our planet masquerading, pretending to be something that they're not. And because because they shave, and because they're walking on 2 feet, and because they have 10 digits, and because they can parallel park, because they know how to pack groceries, because they know how to boil eggs. We confuse such things. They look like something else. Somebody talk black to me. And so this same individual that looks a lot like another scripture from John 10. What does John chapter 10 say about the thief? I'm talking about what the Bible says. It ain't about name calling. We're talking about what's written. Somebody say we're talking about what's written. If the shoe doesn't fit, then just sit down. Cinderella's stepsister. Watch this. John 10 says what? That this enemy thief comes to do what? 3 things. Steal, kill, destroy. Intelligent black people ought to know this because I teach it often. Keep listening. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing, family. Don't forget to subscribe to FlyNubianQueenTV.com if you're not subscribed already. And also don't forget my amazing weekly mastermind that you can join right now for $1 at clubvicky.com, and you'll get automatic access into my 2-hour angel course that I'm doing on Saturday, August 29th. Clubvicky.com for that. That's an amazing deal. If you choose to just attend my Angel 2-hour intensive course, please sign up as soon as the show is over at FlyNubianMastermind.com. FlyNubianMastermind.com. Please be advised that throughout the podcast today, you're going to see important and relevant links that our beautiful moderators are keeping in our chat. So please pay attention to those. Even if I don't mention them, they're going to be there intermittently throughout the show. Listen. By the way, that 2-hour angel series is going to be amazing. How do I know? Because I got the download from the higher realms. And these are for individuals who are looking for a life of more purpose and power. Again, if you want to just join that, and it's a very reasonable rate, go to FlyNubianMastermind.com. That's Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Watch this. John 10 says that the thief comes to do 3 things. What? The enemy thief. What, y'all? Steal, kill, destroy. I'm asking you, black family. That's right, Mary. What other people group on this planet has a habit and reputation domestically and internationally going about our planet killing, stealing, and destroying? I'm trying to help y'all identify for real, for real. Now you understand when I say when I'm talking about certain ayats from Holy Quran, and when I'm talking about certain scriptures from Bible, and when I'm talking about other black texts, you understand it's not a religious thing. You can't put what I tell you in a religious, useless box. You can't discount it because your open enemy gave you the misinterpretation of it and tampered with it. It doesn't mean it's not still jewels there. Jewels and gems. They've made you believe that something else fits that description. But I'm telling you, the man of sin, not the spirit of lawlessness. 2 Thessalonians, it says it's a man of sin. Mankind, or a kind of a man. Who goes about the earth stealing, killing, and destroying? And then another important and major trait, John chapter 8, that the devil is a liar. That's what the scripture says, right? You are behaving as an opponent when you have that trait. Now, let me ask you something. Donald Trump is in office right now, right? How many of those traits, if you're just thinking about one of the most high-profile white supremacists, which is Donald Trump, much of America's white supremacists, let's just keep it real. But Donald Trump is is the most high-profile one right now. Donald Trump is America, and America is Donald Trump. Let's be clear. But isn't Donald Trump a man of lawlessness? Doesn't he fit that description real well? Isn't Donald Trump and his entire administration, that regime, aren't they manifesting the traits of that man of lawlessness? And what about that lying? What about all that lying? Huh? By the way, I'm drinking my mug that is very well worn because I use it most days of the week. You can get yours and much more apparel at shopfnq.com. We have a store and you can get yours at shopfnq.com along with shirts and book bags and some other wonderful things there. Let me say something to you all. This man of lawlessness that's written about, he masquerades as a man of law. This man of lawlessness masquerades as a lawmaker, but at the same time is your law breaker. This man of lawlessness is masquerading like a law enforcement agent. Somebody, black, talk black to me, masquerading as a man of law, but you actually are what? A man of lawlessness. Didn't you all just see that played out with those 7 shots? Let me tell you what ticked me off when I saw white media's coverage of it. Hallman said, that's deep. There's something in it. Watch this. Watch this. I was listening to white media's coverage. And do you know what they were saying this morning? Your white media liars was on television talking about how our brother Jacob Blake is in critical condition, which that's true. But then they said, we're hoping that he pulls through because we're looking forward to hearing his side of the story. Y'all, I don't even cuss like that. But I was thinking of a whole bunch of words that didn't have nothing to do with ladylikeness, classy, and stuff. I was about to speak in tongues. Somebody talk black to me. Did you all hear what I said? Some of you all don't understand how offensive, how devilish, and how diabolical that is. I'm going to say it again. I said white media was sitting there talking about they're praying that he pulls through so that they can get his side, his version of what happened. That's what they were saying, y'all. Do you all understand how diabolical that is? White media says they hope he makes it through so that they can hear his version. I'm going to tell you this again. I've told you this before. Black folk in America, this is what I'm hearing on the streets. I'm just trying to let white folks know. I'm going to give you this little bit of information that I heard on the streets. What I'm hearing, white America, on the streets is that black folks about to stop talking. I posted some days back a post about how folks shouldn't fear me when I'm talking. You should be concerned when I'm quiet. Y'all talk black to me. White America. Black folk, what I'm hearing on the streets, on these streets, is that black folk about to stop talking. Black folk about to stop chit-chatting with y'all and stuff. I've warned you I've broken down for you, Black America, that when you on the jobs and your open enemy is asking you, what y'all think about the Black Lives Matter movement? Even though y'all know I don't believe in that white supremacist intersectional group in terms of the technical group. I believe in the sentiment that Black Lives Matter. Some folks that are involved in it means well, but those of you that have done your homework, you know that when you read even their website and stuff, they sit up there talking about everything but for real, Black men specifically, and they for everybody and all this intersectional stuff. We ain't about that life. When I'm talking about Black Lives Matter, I'm talking about Black folks being the target in general. I'm talking about the sentiment of Black Lives Matter, not that organization that's got too many conflicts going on. And too many elements of it is control opposition by white America. Watch this. White folk, we about to stop talking. And I've warned some of you Negroes that's on the job, and every time white folks ask you a question, you answering it. Shut up. You don't understand that that's their sneaky way of extracting Black intelligence. But because you don't believe we're at war, and because you think everybody just like you running your big fat mouth. Shut up. It's powerful and prophetic, COVID-19, for a number of reasons. What is one of the things that we've got, that our quote unquote lives have changed now? When we go out in public, what are we supposed to have on, family? Black family. What are we supposed to have on when we're in public? On our faces. What are we supposed to have on our faces while I take a sip of this water from this Fly Nubian Queen mug that you can get at shopfnq.com? Thank you, Nichelle. A mask. Let that be a powerful prophetic sign from the spirit realm, Black family, to not shut up, shut up. That's from the dictionary, not the dictionary, from the dictionary. Listen, I want you to see that as a prophetic sign and wonder. I want you to see that as synchronicity for Black folk. I'm talking to you. As a sign to shut up. It's a sign from the universe to close your mouth. Well, I'm just making water cooler conversation, Vicky. I'm just telling them about, I don't want them to think I'm being rude. Shut up, slowness. Before I cast the slave demon at you. You caring what they think like that so much is your problem. Vicky, if I was still in corporate America, Vicky, I mean, have you heard about what went down in Kentucky? I mean, what do you think about, I mean, can you believe what's happening with that Breonna Taylor? They'll feign, they'll masquerade, they'll pretend to be caring just so they can see where you stand. And because some of you so excited about whiteness and you can't wait to share with white folks stuff, you just gonna open up your mouth and just throw up everything. Shut up. I know it's a lot. I know you need to go to my coon rehab. I know you need to go to my Aunt Jemima rehab. I know you having withdrawals not to tell. Your open enemies, your killers, your bloodshedders. I know it's killing you. You having shakes and stuff. Not to tell them everything. Your legs shaking and stuff. You sweating and everything. Temperature rising. It's killing you not to tell them that. But resist. It's written. Resist. I want you to resist slowness. Because when you don't resist, you give them insight. They feign, they pretend like they care what's going on with you just so they can see what kind of Negro they're dealing with. I know we're still in the system of white supremacy, so many of you are still working jobs in white corporate America. I'm not mad at you. What I'm saying is you better be using some of your coin, even if it's 3% of your income, 5% of your income, 10% of your income, to what? Either get your own business if you desire to do that, or put some aside so that you can support other Black businesses, other Black visions, other Black schools, other Black projects, other Black enterprises. You've got to be strategic. If I was still in corporate America and you asking me, Vicky, what do you think about the Breonna Taylor? What's going on in Kentucky? Girl, you know what? I hadn't even processed it yet. I'm just praying about all the stuff that's happening in our world. Yeah. Yeah, can you hand me that envelope over there? Yeah. All right. I mean, so you mean to tell me you don't, girl? Like I said, it's just I'm praying. I'm praying. That's all. I'm praying. And I'm only telling you all who's worried about hurting somebody's feelings, and you don't want to come off as rude. That's what you do. You're praying. I don't care what they asking you. The response in corporate white America is I'm praying. Some of y'all black folks pretending like you don't believe in God. I don't know what kind of Negro you are. Black, that ain't even, that's, you ain't even black if you talk about you don't believe in God. You may not believe in Jesus, in Christianity, Jehovah, Yahweh, Allah, but black folks have always believed there was some force greater than themselves, slowness. That's Vicky. Now, I love you if you go around here talking about you atheists and stuff. I'm only saying all that because some of you all maybe say, well, what am I telling them praying for? I don't care if you're religious or not. You're praying. That's what the word, I'm giving you training. When you at work, everything they ask you, you praying about it. If it's your boss, because you worried that your boss going to think you're rude, he will not think you're rude. He's going to think you so spiritual. When you say, you know what? I'm just praying. I'm just praying. God, I'm just praying. And you don't just say, oh, I'm just praying, and then you move on typing. No, you say it like this. Watch the training. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing, family. On the count of three, for those of you that haven't hit that thumbs up button, would you hit that thumbs up button? I'm so pleased that you've joined me today on this Monday. Family, the Vicky Show is here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com live. Weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Weekdays, that's Monday through Friday, right here, live on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Some of you may see us on other platforms at different times, beloved. We're so pleased that you've joined us there as well, that you may be watching us there as well. Be sure to like, to follow, and to get engaged. Watch this. This is your training. White folk asking you questions. Nosy white folks, your neighbors even. White folks you go to church with. You don't need to be going to church right now if you ask me. You better be socially distancing and watching them services online for you catch something like that. What is your response to your white neighbors, white co-workers? I said, I don't care if you're Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, animist. Wicca, voodoo, hoodoo. I don't care if you're an Orisha. Your response to white folks asking questions about the black uprisings or anything having to do with white supremacy or racism is what? Look how I'm doing it. Watch how I'm doing it so it looks for real so they can shut up. This is to cut them off. This is so you don't have to have no conversation. Watch this military training I'm giving you right now. I'm just praying. Whew, I am just, I'm praying. And family, if they keep pushing what you know, nosy, white folk do, they can't help themselves. That's the reason why they call the police on you when you're barbecuing. That's why they call the police on you when you're getting in your own house with your own keys. Watch this. This is what you say. This is what you do so that you don't give them no real insight, slowness. It's what you do. You know what? I can't even talk about it. I mean, it's like right now I could just feel like I'm getting ready to have just a breakdown right now. So if you don't mind, I just right now, if you don't mind, if you don't mind, I just can't right now. I'm sure, and watch this. This is what you do next. This is what you do next to shut them down, because white folks gonna keep pressing you. This is what you do next. Watch this. This is the real trick. This gonna shut it all down. I'm sure you understand. Today. Why y'all laughing at me? That's how you throw it all the way off right there. You're gonna shut it all the way down. So point to them, say, look, I'm sure you understand. I'm sure you understand. First option to shut them down. What's the first phase? What you doing? I'm praying about it. Not, I don't agree with it. Not, I want everybody to come out with, I don't care, even though we believe in the uprisings. God, today, we believe in the resistance, don't we, family? But you're not finna tip your hat and tip your hand. What you finna do is what? You praying about it. You praying. That's all you're doing is praying. All you're doing is praying. Every religion is past prayer involved. God, today, praying. You praying. When they don't respect that, they take it to the next level with their nosiness. You getting ready to feign what? An anxiety attack. Once you told them, one more time, thumbs up, family, keep liking and sharing. I'm praying about it. That ain't enough for them. But I mean, I just can't believe they're in the streets. I mean, can you? Watch this. Because they ask you a question don't mean you answer. You give them something else. They're going to say something. They're going to ask specific questions. I can't believe they're tearing up their own communities. I mean, can you believe they're destroying the targets? I mean, what does the targets have to do with black murder and this fella getting shot in the back 7 times unjustly in front of his kids? I mean, why would they destroy their own targets? What do you do next? What do you do next, family? You know, I'm feeling myself having like a little anxiety attack right now. So I just, whew. When that don't work, what do you do to shut it all the way off? What's going to kill it next? What's going to kill it? After the prayer, after the anxiety attack, what's going to kill it next? I'm sure you understand. I'm telling you this for a reason. Some of you running your big fat mouths too much. You're giving them too much information. Come on, that's right, Lee. Lee got hands writing. Lee taking notes. Thank you. Somebody talk black to me. Thumbs up, keep liking and share. Don't forget, family, to follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. We thank those of you that are tuning in right now. We have 2,600 plus of you. We're so pleased that you've joined us. My name is Vicki Dillard. I'm here weekdays, Monday through Friday, right here live on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. I know some folks says, well, Vicki, I see you in so many other places where we're so grateful that we have affiliate platforms that we're on as well. But if you want to watch me live and know the timing that I'm here on a regular basis, come here to FlyNubianQueenTV.com weekdays. But make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. On the count of 3, I'm going to need you to do 2 things. I want you to hit that thumbs up button, and I want you to hit that subscribe button. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Now, some of you Negroes, because you want to be seen as powerful and important in front of them, because you want to appear intelligent and to tell it all, you're going to have to just keep that to yourself, slowness. You're going to have to get all your self-esteem from yourself, your woman, your children, your neighborhood. You're going to have to get your self-esteem in the plotting of taking over and dominating in your own community for your own people and building black businesses, black enterprises, and a new black reality. In your mind, if you're struggling because you want to prove something to your killers, always think that whenever in your mind, you want to be able to prove to your open enemy you special, just say to yourself, you know what? They about to be out of here. Not because I'm doing something to them, because they just biologically, they taking their own lives and stuff, opioids and stuff. Naturally, they're not even able to sustain. I don't even have to just shut up. Just think to yourself, these people don't even belong on our, just say to yourself, what do I care about what a lying wonder think? That's why your mind got to work. The fact that you even want to prove something to them lets you know you gotta join my rehabilitation group. Get you some sponsors and stuff. If you want to prove something to them, that means you don't know who you really are. Your mind has got to be on what you're building. Your imagination has to run wild on the beautiful new world and reality that you are the underwriter of. That needs to give you all the satisfaction that you need. What ought to give you satisfaction is that you know something they don't. God, today. What ought to give you satisfaction is that there's a promised land that you're getting ready to realize. And white supremacy ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. That's what your satisfaction ought to be. 3 stages to keep your mouth shut. Now, if you can, if it's a Karen that's at the grocery store, don't go through none of these stages with just the regular people that you bump into, like at Sprouts. I told y'all about that time. True story. I lie not. I lie not. You got to go down my Instagram page from some months and Sundays, way back on my Instagram page, Vicky X Dillard. You will see. I posted this twice. Well, I told y'all that time I went to Sprouts, little health food store some months back. Remember I told y'all about that? And this white lady who for sure looked like a man was in line. Somebody talked black to me. Shout out to you, Erica. She said, I'm sowing the seed, queen. But we bless your seed 1,000-fold. Thank you for supporting black media. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Listen. White lady. Oh, who is that? Stay positive. Stay positive. You know I ain't lying. Y'all look what Stay Positive just wrote. Stay positive. No, I ain't lying. Watch this. Go to my Instagram page. I posted a picture of it. A live picture in the line. Before COVID went down, I did this right here. When it was going down like this. This me in line doing this. This lady who totally looked like a Chuck. I think they may have called her Charlene, and I was finna say Chuck, but it was Charlene. Charlene looked like a Chuck in line. Charlene, I lie not. Charlene, y'all, was in line. With from behind, I initially thought was a dog, a little dog, white dog in a hand. But the only reason why I was paying attention like that, well, dang, that's a lie. I do pay attention a lot when I go to the store because I'm in the Wild Wild West, where white folks out here, and I believe in little, family dogs and stuff like that. But black folks, we have lines, we have rules for dogs. We don't share food with the dog and utensils with the dog. We don't eat watermelon out the same spoon and stuff and then turn around and eat it after. We don't do that. We got rules. Somebody talk black to me. There's rules black folk have. We don't take bubble baths together. Rules and stuff. Watch this. So this Charlene Chuck lady was in line, but she was going off on a couple, an older couple at that. Like she was finna for real, like get down and fight, sounding like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was out of control. So I'm looking for where is the doggone management around this piece. Talking all this noise. What is she talking this noise to this older couple for? With this dog in her hand. Watch this. Only to find out it wasn't no dog. She had a whole goat. I lie not. She had a goat in the checkout line talking noise like she was getting ready to beat up a couple, y'all. With a goat. And when I was looking at her vest she had on, all it had, I was like, oh, there's a lot of dog. It wasn't dog cat, it was goat. It was a goat. You can't be talking all that noise like you finna get down, bowdy, with a goat in your hand. I was looking for management, not even just because she was trying to threaten this old couple. I was mad with management because how do y'all let somebody get a whole shopping basket full before you make them get out the store with a whole animal in their hand? I'm in the West. I've been in other Whole Food stores and stuff like that where white folks is coming there with big old with the canines and stuff. And the first thing I go to doing is slinging my head, hollering, just like, why? You couldn't leave that in the car for some tomatoes and some milk and some cheese, some asparagus. Why? You just getting asparagus. That thing couldn't stay in the truck for some asparagus. That's what I'm talking about, that outside stuff. That's another one of them. That's another trait that I'm just confused. I'm not calling you no names. I'm saying, why would you bring a goat to Whole Foods? And then talk noise and threaten to beat up an old couple. I was equally mad with Sprouts management because nobody should be in the checkout line, meaning a whole bag of groceries and made it through the whole basket of groceries and made it in shop. And didn't nobody say, ma'am, you got to get out of here with that goat. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what we talk about. Something wrong. We think it's something wrong with that. We think it's something wrong with having a goat to get asparagus. And and then talk noise with the goat in your hand. So while she was hollering at the couple, I was not too far from her. I was looking at management like, how do you get in here with this, like this, with like that, with an animal for some, and stop. I told y'all, shout out to those of us that was washing hands and that was people of sanitation before COVID. I was like this before COVID. God, today. I had mini Lysol in my purse before COVID. A goat, a for real baby goat. I lie not. It's on my Instagram page. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm way off. But it kind of match the man of lawlessness a little bit. What I'm talking about. God today. Watch this. Everybody hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, family, I'm getting ready to conduct this amazing 2-hour angel course. Really, we can call it a course in angels. Some experiences that I had some years ago and what it has to do with me walking with my purpose today. If you're looking for a life of more power and more purpose, it's going to be good. You want to join a flynubianmastermind.com if you just want to attend the angel course. If you join my weekly mastermind, we still got that special going on for $1 for the first 30 days. If you sign up for $1 for my weekly mastermind class, you're going to get, if you want to go, you let us know, and then you'll be able to attend the 2-hour angel course free. That's clubvicky.com. So for my regular weekly mastermind, join for $1, get automatic access into the 2-hour angel course. Clubvicky.com is for that one. Again, the links will be in the chat momentarily. If you want to join our angel course only without the mastermind, that's totally fine. Go to flynubianmastermind.com. Flynubianmastermind.com. Watch this. I don't went way off. Listen. The question I'm asking with the murder of our dear brother, not the murder, I don't even want to speak of his life. He's been shot. He's put, the latest that I've heard, the latest update I got on it was the fact that he is in critical condition, but that he's still alive. Now, let me tell you what's so powerful and prophetic. And the reason why I told you I wanted to focus on our brother, Jacob Blake. Y'all listen. The reason I wanted to focus on this beautiful brother here, let me show you. This is what I posted. Look at this beautiful father. 29 years of age. Watch this. Watch this. This article, this article on our brother gives a little bit of information. I'm reading from CBS News. The CBS News piece says police in Wisconsin shoot black man in back multiple times, sparking protests. Now, if you have children, please beware. I've already showed this twice, but I know how folks come in at different times for our show. I want to respect that. If you haven't seen it, it's very disturbing. You all know I don't show these kinds of things every day, every week, even because your open enemies, some of them, they arouse, some of them get aroused by black murder. But I'm showing us this for a reason, because I told you I'm not worried about this governor's press conference on what white folks say they're getting ready to do. I want to know when the black folks going to hold their press conference and tell me how we finna handle this. And the way black folks getting ready to handle this, we're not getting ready to consult with white folk on what we going to do about black business. I'm going to need somebody black to talk black to me. If you have children, beware. If you are yourself, even if you yourself might be triggered by this, please beware, because it is disturbing. Again, you all know I don't make it a habit of showing you these kinds of videos every day. But I think when moments like this happen, when we see the most inhumane, again, the way, watch these race soldiers. Jacob Blake. I want you to see it here in just a moment. I want to give you time to get yourself or your children together so I can show you the clip again for those that may not have seen it. But a black man, this is from CBS again, was hospitalized in serious condition after police shot him several times in the back as he opened the door of a parked vehicle in Kenosha, Wisconsin. It talks about how it sparked angry protests. By the way, did you all know that they've got the city to declare an emergency curfew? I wouldn't be mad at the black folks that decided that they're not finna get ready to get down like that. We're supposed to just observe these rules that y'all giving us while you murder us. I bless your gift to Sylvia 1,000-fold. Watch this. It says the man was later identified as Jacob Blake, 29, according to Governor Tony Evers, who said Blake was shot in the back multiple times in broad daylight. It says here, while we do not have all the details yet, what we know for certain is that he is not the first black man or person to have been shot or injured or mercilessly killed at the hands of individuals in law enforcement in our state or our country, ever said. You all know I've been discussing this a lot. For those of you that keep wondering how do police get away with this? For those of you that keep wondering how does the military even get away with this, you're finding on a regular basis that these are some of the very members that's in law enforcement. They're Proud Boys. They're the Boogaloo Boys. Somebody talk black to me. You all saw that breaking footage that we showed you some time back where a police officer didn't know he was being recorded, but the police officer was telling these Proud Boys race soldiers where to go hide so that they wouldn't get harmed when they got ready to deal with the protesters. You all know months ago I did a show on a black family that was looking to buy a home, and they went to look in this white man's home, and in his house he had old Ku Klux Klan memorabilia, and to find out that he was a part of the police force. Time and time again, you guys are yes, Aryan Nation, other people are saying stuff like that. Time and time again, you're wondering, how do they get away with it? Family. Justice Marshall. Who is Justice Marshall? The first black Supreme Court justice. What did he tell us long ago? That the Ku Klux Klan is no longer wearing white sheets. They're wearing black robes. We know they're wearing blue uniforms, but they're also wearing white jackets with stethoscopes around their necks. Somebody talk black to me. We don't have time for you slow Negroes who love bondage, who love Egypt, and who loves America that God himself said is fallen, who God says he's getting ready to judge this nation. You still in love with this nation. You still trying to come up in this nation. You still trying to be something in this nation. You still trying to get a trophy. You still trying to get a bone. Where my bones at? You still trying to get a trinket. Somebody talk black to me. You still trying to get a Hollywood star. Let me get my bone right here. You still trying to get white Zaddy and them to tell you special instead of believing that you special. They giving you a doggy bone because that's about what you acting like, an animal, but not any kind of bone. You like them because they're not giving you your little regular, little plastic looking mini biscuits. They giving you an all natural dog bone, a big one. You taking forever. So you choosing not to see the reality of what we're going through. We've been telling you that these white supremacists are trying to plot against the black family. But you still act like you know better. The reason why our open enemies don't like Minister Farrakhan, because Minister Farrakhan is a black man that's not dealing with the symptoms of white supremacy. He's dealing with the root of white supremacy. Some of us know the nature of this people that we're dealing with. Not only do some of us know the nature, which I'm not getting ready to get into details on that. I told you come September. Didn't I tell you I'm getting ready to do a whole back-to-back expose on the man of sin in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 on VickyDiller.tv. Subscribe right now. That's my personal YouTube channel. Subscribe right now to VickyDiller.tv. That's my personal YouTube channel where I'm getting ready to go in. I'm still going to follow all the rules there. But baby, I'm just crossing my T's and dotting my I's extra. I'm going to go in and break it down. The 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 man on my personal YouTube channel at VickyDiller.tv. By the way, I always give this disclaimer that the thoughts and opinions that's expressed on this by me on this network and our affiliate networks are not necessarily those of the network or our affiliates, but they are my own. So I told you that's coming in September. Stay tuned. VickyDiller.tv. VickyDiller.tv. Some of you are new to this open enemy of ours. You think you know so much. You think that all you're supposed to do is vote. You think all you're supposed to do is be nice? You think all we're supposed to do is get a de-escalation training for these fools? You look so stupid, Negro. Slave, you look so slavish. When I see some of you bones and biscuits and bootlicks and Aunt Jemimas, all I just think about is chitlins and cotton. Let me tell y'all something. I've said it before, I'm going to keep saying it. Let me tell you something. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You guys keep wanting us to be patient with our killers and our destroyers. The people that's sneaking, they're putting stuff in your marijuana. They're putting stuff in your pharmaceutical drugs, keeping you sick, making you sick. They're trying to tell you they're going to force you to take a vaccine. They're poisoning your water. They weaponize your music. They pimp your music, make all the money. Then they make you put violent and dangerous rhetoric in it while they pimp you and make all the money. You play sports, but the agents, the umpires, the coaches, the owners, and all of the rest of them make money off you. You make all of the most important inventions or inspire all of the important inventions, and then they get credit for it, lie about it. They miseducate you. They put you in the worst neighborhoods. They instigate black violence. They flood our communities with heroin, crack cocaine. None of us knew about none of that stuff. Your government did that on purpose. It was man-made. Your condition, black family, is socially engineered. It's not by accident. There's nothing wrong with us except for them. Which is why some of us had enough good sense to say we should have been socially distanced. Why am I saying all that? Because some of you who think you know so much, you look so stupid. And the folk like me, who's been telling you we're at war, why do I talk about it? So that you can effectively fight, so that we can effectively overcome, and so that we can start ruling slowness. That's why every one of my shows are about black empowerment. I'm going to say it again for those of you who think you know so much. You don't know nothing. You don't even know what time it is. There is nothing else to talk about. And some of you that's out there, I'm going to just, keep my mind on so and so and so. And, we're not going to do this. You don't even understand the universal principles. Those of you that think that you're sitting there talking about some law of attraction, you and other spiritual new age stuff, all of that, there's some universal truth to all of that. I abide by universal principles. I teach them. And I'm learning them because I remain a lifelong student. But some of you all are acting in a spiritual way that your white open enemy has taught you about spirituality. That's right, World B. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. The way some of you move in the world, you're basing the way that you move on the world based on white new age teachers who don't even acknowledge black suffering. Slowness. It's just so negative. We can't talk about negative. Slowness. The pain that I taught you that we're going through. The labor, the bloodshed, the aches are labor pains for black folk. Romans 8 talks about that the earth is moaning for the manifestation of the sons of God to be revealed in the earth. It's talking about pregnancy. We're giving birth. The labor we're dealing with is giving birth, family. You go tell your white spiritual teachers to sit down and join my mastermind so they can learn from an original woman about the goings on our planet. You're taking your cues from them. There are some things, some wisdom that they have, but it's because they stole that ancient wisdom, or they adopted that ancient wisdom from us who are the ancient of days. You putting your trust and reliance on them. They only know in part, as the scriptures write, and they only prophesy in part. Slowness. Sit down in Vicky's class and learn something from this ex-felon, from this not matriculated from an Ivy League school, Harvard or Howard, who's not an AKA or a member of a sorority. Sit down and learn from this wisdom. Some of us may not like the violence of a volcano, but did you know that it's necessary for the volcano to do its thing? Because the volcano eruption is a part of the mineral cycle of the earth. Slowness. Vicky is your volcano today, baby. I'm necessary to the shifting of what Black folk gotta do. You don't get to just take the rain and the sunshine and enjoy the 13 moon cycle slowness. You're about to get this volcano today. For a specific season and time. Sit down and learn. Because you so like white folks so much, when they teach you something, you can't wait to go to their little classes and join their $7,000 mastermind classes and won't pay $49 to hear your sister. Can y'all see me okay? Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. You sit your funny looking self down and enjoy this volcano. Well, the law of attraction says, yes, it's the law of attraction, but do you know there are other universal principles that it has to work in conjunction with slowness? Get this volcano today. The volcano is necessary to the mineral cycle of the earth. We each have our parts. I'm here to help prepare, shift us to that new world and the changing of the guards. Slowness. You got these lying, wandering killers on our planet teaching us now about spirituality and everything. Everybody confused now. Don't nobody know nothing. You see a Black woman, you see a Black herbalist, you see a Black healer, a Black minister trying to tell your funny looking self something, and you look at us like we don't know what we're talking about, but when you lean and give all your understanding on what they tell you. Sit down, slowness. They got your mind. They bringing about confusion on the earth. If all of their new age teaching and spirituality was so good and true, why are we dealing with all the hell that we still dealing with since they've been on our planet like this? Got you confused, twitching and stuff. Well, I don't know if her class is as deep as this because Susan talk about angels. Susan talk about law of attraction. Susan talk about the divine. I'm gonna see what she got to say. I'm not saying that you can't learn something or there's not principles for that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Because there's some truth to what they say because they got it from us. So to the degree you're learning so that you can extract the original wisdom that was hidden and stolen from you, I understand that part. But when we're trying to give you the full context of it and take you to another level, because once we get it, baby, we finna do so with it, baby. Baby! When Black folk get their hand on something, we level up everything we touch. We give it spirit. We give it life. We give it meaning. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. You know so much. Don't know nothing but death. And fixing to get them same plagues that Revelation told you to come out of so that you don't get the plagues that ain't even meant for you. That's why Revelation 18 says, what? Come out of them, my people, so that you don't partake of her plagues. But you still eating the fruit. Oh, God, today, you're still eating the fruit that the serpent gave you. What's the fruit? That knowledge. You're still taking their cues. You're still being moved by their guidance, their advisement, and their counsel. You're still partaking of what that serpent is giving you. And when the black God is looking for you, when the black goddess is looking for you in the cool of the day, they say, who? They say, who told you that? You've partaken, you've eaten, you've ingested something. And you make light of when your mother tells you something. Now I got to sit here and fight and fix your messed up mind that they took from you. The work I do is not limited to this time, this age, this dispensation. Shout out to you, twin born, for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Teach, I love your wisdom. You have transformed my life. Oh, that's so beautiful, beloved. Some people don't know how to take me sometimes. I get it. I've heard some folks say a confidence that I speak with. I don't even think about speaking with a confidence. I just do me. When you know you're divinely guided and you speak by faith, I don't second guess what I know the Spirit is leading me to do. And I know it will not fail when you do it. When you obey the word, I know it won't fail. This is a part of our divine advantage that we have in this war that the rest of them don't have. And as Black folk unify, our collective wisdom will bring about a collective and an unstoppable momentum. Do you hear what I just said? Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. I'm not even halfway telling you what I was supposed to be talking about right now. Watch this. I'm going to say something. Y'all saw that video. Did I just play the video again? No, I didn't, right? I didn't. Watch this. I was supposed to give you time to get your kids. I bet y'all kids probably in the bed with showers and baths and everything by now. Look at this beautiful brother. This beautiful father. Not from this article, but from other sources that I got today from Black media. I found out that not only he's a beautiful father, but that his children were in the car. And my understanding is that he's an actual security guard. And so he was actually on scene, y'all, based on some reports that we've gotten, because he was there to break up a fight, I'm told. He was there to de-escalate a situation, and the police came after him. Now, for those of you slow folk that try to say, well, he was walking away from the police, those of you that are saying, well, he shouldn't have did nothing. He did nothing wrong. He didn't have to do nothing. Stop talking. I don't even want to talk about, oh, he was a father. He had children. He was a security guard. He was there to de-escalate the situation. I don't give a doggone if he was a thuggish, ruggish, drug head. He didn't deserve to die. I can't stand. It doesn't matter, even though I may not choose to defend myself in the same way as you all. I may not decide to carry a weapon like you or something like that. But I'm sick of the media keep emphasizing whenever it comes to Black folk, so-and-so was unarmed. What are you talking about? I thought your Constitution, your revered Second Amendment, is all about your right to arm yourself. So every single time they talk about a Black person that unjustly dies, what do they say? They were unarmed. But guess what? Even if he was armed, it still wouldn't have been justified. So we got to stop saying that. Or if we do say it, we've got to make sure that we make it clear he has every right to be armed. Why am I bringing this up? Because they want to program in our minds that we have no right to defend ourselves and that we have no right to fight back. White folk want us to take our oppression with dignity. The black woman is strong. Ooh, the black woman is strong. Boy, that Mamie over there. Mamie is strong, boy. Mamie is like an ox, boy. Mamie is strong. Ain't your Mamie? It's strong. Why are they saying you're strong? So that they can justify your abuse. They emphasize so-and-so was unarmed because they want us to be programmed not to fight back. And they always talk about the black woman, strong black woman. Let me tell you something. Let me tell your funny looking self something. I'm all about that black masculinity. I'm all about that black life, as you all well know. But I want to be clear about something. When you see me go in on the Terry Cruzes of the world, allowing a white man to sexually assault him while his woman was there, and he did not knock out his teeth, the man is still walking around with his originals. The fact, the reason I don't fool with no little disgusting twirly Twitch Billy Porter, the reason y'all see me go in all the time on the little Nas X's, painting his little nails and stuff with a dress on, and me talking about how they are intentionally trying to effeminize the black man. That's what I'm talking about. Not just some of you think that, some of you all say, hey, I'm LGBTQ or whatever. No, I'm talking about this is being pushed on us. Look at this video and tell me why you think I'm all about that black masculinity life. Toronto Burke, you better go sit your funny looking self down somewhere with that Me Too stuff. And all the rest of you crazy out there, a feminist. Shut up. First one to talk about black man ought to be protecting your funny looking self while you out there with Becky slowness dugging them. You put all that energy and Bill Cosby going down and R. Kelly and ain't got nothing for them. Shout out to you, Lord Davis, for your $50 gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I get ready to show you this, family. Everybody on the count of three. Everybody on the count of three. Hit that thumbs up button and make sure that you subscribe. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Don't forget, also follow me, family, on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard and also on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. On Twitter at Dillard Vicky. Watch this. Let me tell y'all something about black masculinity. Every one of you all that got something to say about the necessity of the black man taking his place on our planet, look no further than this. No further.
Wow.
That sounds like a brother that took that video and the brother just said what? Wow. The black woman is sitting there jumping up and down. I could feel her pain when she sees them shooting. She was like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. And she's jumping like a child, jumping up and down when she sees that they're shooting him 7 times in the back in front of their babies. And I keep seeing some of you stupid looking pundits on TV talk about they did it in front of his children. Stupid, with all due respect. Slowness, with all due respect. Didn't I tell you that it's a man of lawlessness being revealed? That means he's masquerading like he's a human being, but he's manifesting anti-human traits. Don't you tell me we don't need the black masculine man to rise up and take his place. We ain't asking your permission. I said we're not asking nobody's permission. So let me tell y'all funny looking stuff something. I don't have no use for no Terry Crews in this situation. I don't have no room for no Billy Porter in this situation. And some of you attorneys out there, no disrespect. Everybody has their job in this war against white supremacy. But some of you brothers that's legally doing some shady, funny style stuff. I'm not interested in y'all's kind of representation. I'm not like this kind of stuff right here. I'm just saying, I'm not interested in the normal way y'all been dealing with white supremacy. It's just not like, no. You'll forgive me. I'm not studying no Sesame Street star Billy Porter. You keep that dress on over there and stay out the way, fool. Can you imagine him doing anything for you ladies in a situation like that? Van Jones, you've done some good stuff. But Van Jones, every other day you on CNN crying. Bakari Sellers, another black pundit. He's always on, he was on CNN uncontrollably crying, Bakari Sellers. Victor Blackwell, another black man on CNN, was breaking all the way down. And when they were breaking down, y'all, they were breaking down when they was talking about white supremacists. I've explained. As a woman, I don't mind my man having emotions, but I need my minds. Somebody said minds with the S on it, M-I-N-E-S. That's in the dictionary. I need minds to be a lamb with me, his woman. Do all that at home with me, baby. But in front of your open enemy, I'm gonna need you to shut all that up in front of your open enemy. That's what I'm saying. I can't, Van, you did some good stuff, but I can't fool with y'all. What can y'all do for us in this situation? You can't comfort me with them tears in front of white supremacists. Killer Mike has done some amazing things. But when Killer Mike had the microphone in Atlanta, when Atlanta's Mayor Keisha Bottoms, Black Keisha Bottoms, was screaming at us for rightly protesting white supremacy and crying over a CNN building that got a little mark on it, Killer Mike broke down, like for real, broke down. Bruh, it's okay. You got a woman that's great. I'm sure she don't mind. I'm sure she's like, baby, here, cry on my shoulders at home. But you can't be having no name like Killer Mike talking about white supremacy with the whole world watching you at that press conference and start. You got to change your name is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. As long as you change your name from Killer Mike when you talking about white supremacists at a press conference when the whole world and the white supremacists watch you, then that's cool. Long as you change your name. You can't have a name like Killer Mike. Y'all can't do much for us right now in war. Y'all can't do nothing for us right now. T.I., I love you, bro. You did some amazing things for the black community. Still doing some good things. I'm not dogging and throwing these brothers under the bus, family. I'm just saying you can't be talking about no white woman, Jane Elliott, is no superhero and stuff. You just can't be doing that. Why she anti-reparations? Baby, you can't be talking about this white lady is some superhero. She running some game on you. Y'all are so hypnotized by all these Beckys. I told you, the Beckys can be old like Jane Elliott, wrinkled all the way up, looking like outside, smelling like outside, and y'all be still hypnotized by her like that. Jane Elliott wasn't even saying nothing deep. It wasn't even deep. Wasn't nothing she said was even deep like that. Now, I know it's amazing when white folks every now and then call each other out for white supremacy, because white folks lie so much. It is a shocker. Like when you first hear them saying like white supremacy is the problem and we the problem. Yeah, that could make you be like, ooh, that's interesting. Then when you scratch the surface, you don't even have to dig. All you got to do is just kind of scratch the surface. Just scratch it a little bit. Get your little coin out. You know how y'all they little scratch tickets and stuff. You scratch the little gold off the little stuff off to see if you won something. All you got to do is barely accidentally scratch it, and it'll be no reparations, no money. Indians got to get, no, natives got to get something. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please pull up my show. I broke it all the way down on the Jane Elliott and T.I. Just Google in the search engine for YouTube, Vicki Dillard and Jane Elliott and T.I. and your life will be forever changed. Thumbs up, family. On the count of 3, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me let you listen. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like and share. I'm not trying to beat up on my sister. This lady that I'm getting ready to show you right now, this is under the Copyright Act of 1976. I've already read it. On the count of 3, for those of you that haven't. On the count of 3, for those of you that haven't, hit that thumbs up button. Are you ready? Hit that thumbs up button. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm not trying to make fun of this black woman. I've done shows on her in the past. It's no disrespect, but I'm trying to show you how your open enemy uses the black woman against our own and against our interest. Brothers, I don't be just picking on y'all, even though I'm going to give it to you every time. Because you can't be out here twirling and twitching. And shame on you, Essence Magazine. Yes, I said it. This is Vicki. Again, opinions expressed on this show are those of my own, and not necessarily those of the network or our affiliates. Shame on Essence. The other day, one of them little Essence writers blocked me because she was doing some anti-gender warfare stuff. She was trying to start a gender war between black folk. And so when I asked her some questions about Cardi B, because the situation she was talking about was equivalent to Cardi B, when Cardi B admitted that she drugs black, and she'll drug men and rob them and stuff. And then if they cross her and stuff, she'll get a trans to rape them, to sexually assault them. So I just asked the lady, I wanted to know what, at the end of the little tweet I did, I asked her, I said, well, what are your thoughts on, please express to us your thoughts on Cardi B being admitted. She admits to doing this. What are your thoughts on that? That lady blocked me, work for Essence. How you trying to be a voice for black women and you are blocking black women's voices? Watch this. Not because I was being disrespectful, not because I was trolling. And this is the same Essence Magazine who's supposed to be so pro-black woman, for real black woman. See, just call me all the way. I'm not trying to be a woman. I'm called all the way. Now that's from a dictionary. I'm an all the way woman. God, today. Sis, y'all know that's our new code now, all the way. Not somebody trying to be. So I was checking Essence, and I want to know, Essence, how is it that we're supposed to take you serious when you put a whole man on your cover the other day, Billy Porter? How can we see, this is the reason why we call y'all the old dead black media. You put a Billy Porter Sesame Street star twirling on the front cover, insulting all the way women, and think that you're going to last? I prophesy your demise. I said it, and I mean it. I mean it. I really mean it. I'm an all the way woman. I'm an all the way. My ATW. Some of y'all are ATW. Is that an airport? Yeah. It's about that. It's about on that level. I'm an ATW. I'm an all the way. And you're going to put a whole man on your cover and then want to act like, and then when you stoking gender wars amongst black folks, and I ask you a simple question, y'all know I don't talk crazy. I'm not a WAP girl. I don't do WAPs. I don't say F this and MF that and S, MF, F, U, B. I don't even do that. So the idea that she would even block me, I just asked a question at the end of the tweet. The last part of the tweet I sent her was, okay, what are your thoughts on, please give us please tell us, what are your thoughts on Cardi B being admitted? It's not gossip, not third party, not hearsay. She told us she will get a trans to rape a man. She told us she drugs and rock. She told us. What are your thoughts on that? I digress. I'm not disrespecting this black lady right here. I'm really not. I want y'all to see this. Again, I'm finna show you this video footage, but it's covered under the Copyright Act of 1976. You all remember when the uprisings went down with the in Baltimore some years ago? I've been showing you this video when I was trying to teach us women, this is not how we raise our babies. This is all the wrong things to do. Y'all ready for this clip? I'm going to show you the incidents where you just saw our brother being shot in the back 7 times in front of his babies. This is what not to do. Thumbs up, family. On the count of 3, family. While I'm cueing this. While I'm cueing this, everybody hit that thumbs up button on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Watch this. I'm not trying to dog this woman. Her name is Toya Graham. She has a lot, she has several children. Miss Toya Graham. Shout out to you, brother Zion, for your gift. I always carry my 9 and will die for mine. Bless your gift 1,000-fold, beloved. Thumbs up, thumbs up. And brothers, when I'm talking about providing and protecting, yes, I do mean physically. But first, I mean strategically, meaning you got to be intelligent with what you do. I'm not advocating you to be reckless. We don't believe in being the aggressor first, but you got to be out your mind. If you don't fight for your life and your woman and your family, you got to be out your mind. Why do you even exist? In fact, I heard the clip. I want to say it was a lecture from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad from a long time ago, or some writing I read of his when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that if you can't even provide and protect your own woman and family, you don't even deserve to live. A black man said that. Vicky didn't say it. I said another man said that. Shout out to you, Secret Balance, for your gift. Thank you for your divine messages. Hashtag Sister Witches. Oh, wow. 1111 you sold. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. 1111. Ooh, that's a master number. I love that number. Thank you for your gift and your kind words, beloved. What's so fascinating, it's folks from different religions, different black spiritual arts and persuasions that say the kindest things to me. And do you know that just rocks my world? Thank you so much. It does. Who you are and how you believe doesn't scare me. I feel love. And I see you as you are and for who you are. And I honor your gems. I honor your wisdom. I honor your truth. Not the truth that this white man gave you. But I honor the divine truth. Watch this clip, family.
You want these things? You walk out here doing this stuff? Get the out of here! Get over here now! Did you hear what I said?
Her son was a part of the uprisings there because of the injustice that he witnessed. And for those of you that say, well, she was scared that he was going to be riding, and they tried to act like, oh, he had on this mask on his face, and they were scared he was going to ride. And let me help you understand something. This lady named Toya Graham, she was dead wrong. What that mother did was dead wrong. And not just the embarrassment of it, what she did was help to train and neutralize the resistant spirit in her son. What was she telling her son? She was telling him to accept black murder, black torture, do nothing about it. How do we know? I saw her interviews. And guess what his mother said? Miss Toya, that lady there. Do you know that her son told her the night before? Shout out to you, Goodness, for your $100 gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. I know it was difficult to watch, beloved. If you can't watch it, I totally understand. But thank you so much for supporting Black media. Listen, for those of you who think that was a good thing, no, it wasn't. You're teaching your children to accept oppression and murder. You're teaching them how to be kind to their killers, how to accept and how to exist in this system of oppression. The night before, her son told her that he wanted to go down there, not to riot, not to tear up something, but he wanted to resist, y'all. And she was telling him no the night before. And guess what she did? This Miss Toya Graham, she went around doing a whole bunch of interviews, only to find out during one of her interviews, because y'all know I do my research, only for me to find out during one of her interviews that she said that another reason she didn't want her son to do that with the police is because she said that she felt that one day she was going to need the police. That's what she said. And when she found out, when the white world found out that she had a whole bunch of kids and ostensibly more than one baby daddy involved in those children's lives, they went from saying she needs to be Mother of the Year to a congressperson on the floor of Congress hailing her as like some kind of Mother of the Year, to totally ignoring and humiliating her later. And I want you to listen. If y'all want to know how they use the black woman to neutralize and to make docile our black youth, I'm not saying be reckless with it. Y'all know I don't advocate that. You got to be intelligent and wise and strategic. But this is demonic, what I just saw there. She did one interview. Listen very closely to what one of the news folks said after they saw her beating her son, assaulting her son for resisting white supremacy. Maven, you are so intelligent, Maven. You already know where I'm going, Maven. Maven, you know where I'm going. See, this is why I say this too is a home for intelligent black people, but also the spiritually intelligent black people. Watch what the news said on this. Listen to this audio.
Of the moment spread quickly on
Gayle King, CBS. Thumbs up, family. I'm cueing it. Listen to the first few seconds of what they say. Toya Graham, she spotted her son, by the way, was 16-year-old in a crowd of teens. It says they're lying, talking about they was vandalizing, looting, and all that kind of stuff. Graham, a single mother. That ain't what they was doing. This was about resistance. This was about this young man saying that something is wrong here. And he talked to his mother the day before, letting her know that he wanted to push back. Watch this. Listen to what they say from CBS this morning. This is from April 2015. On the count of 3, hit that thumbs up button, like and share, would you, while I'm doing this. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Listen, family.
New York Post says, send in the moms to tame the Baltimore rioters. It refers to one woman.
Did y'all hear that? Look at this newspaper coverage. That was on the cover of the newspaper. Y'all better peep the game. How they use the black woman against the black man, the black woman even against her own son. Did you hear what they just said? Look at this cover from the New York Post. This was on the cover of the New York Post in 2015, y'all, with the black woman slapping the mess out of her son for resisting white supremacy. The title of this white supremacist newspaper said, send in the moms. They were calling on the black women to tame. They used the word tame. I know what I'm talking about when I tell some of you black female leaders who think you got it going on, talking about these black and white, black male and female gender wars. Sit down with that right now. We're not at that stage in war. Some of y'all didn't know that. Some of y'all missed the game. Yes, tame. You read it right. Y'all know I just give you receipts. And not only that, not only did you see the cover, I want you to listen again. Gayle King on CBS, they getting ready to interview her. And they started like this. Listen again. Listen again. If you can't read.
The New York Post said,
if you can't read, listen.
And the New York Post says, send in the moms to tame the Baltimore rioters. It refers to one woman.
That ain't all it says. Can you all see the top of the cover of the newspaper? Not just the bottom that I read you. What does that say? The top of the newspaper from a white supremacist New York Post. Look at the title at the top. It says, forget the National Guard. Under whose administration was that going on to? I gotta go. Under whose admit it. Who was president when this was going down, Black family? Yep, it was about Freddie Gray. But who was president? Bo. That's right. Bo was president. Come on. Bo was president. And he sent in the National Guard. And he didn't just send in the National Guards. What did he call them? Thugs. And so the white supremacist publication, New York Post, with the help now of CBS and many other outlets, started to, God, spirit is so powerful. Remember I told you before that the Democratic Party is intentionally elevating the Black woman or Black looking women, not even real Black women, some of them. Why do I say that? Not because I'm not saying Kamala ain't Black. Kamala said she wasn't Black at first. Kamala said that. Don't come to me with that. I'm a woman of the world. But when you tell me for the first few years, I'm this, and then you switch. Shout out to you, Black mama, for your very generous $100 gift. This is why we need you and Black media. Can't let these devils control the narrative of our lives. Hashtag NYWB. I seal that and I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Black mama, you are so good to this network. And Black mama, you do secret gifts to me. I bless your gifts 1,000-fold. I thank you so much. Listen, y'all better peep game. I'm bringing this up because I'm trying to show you. Y'all see that picture of the Black man that knew who he was dealing with? That Black brother who they shot in the back, our brother, Jacob. He was a security guard based on reports. He had his babies in the car. He was trying to get out of there. Reports show he was there to de-escalate the situation that went on in the first place. He was there to break up the situation. And your white supremacist race soldiers tried to target him. They didn't try to target him. They did, and they shot him. But when I show you these pictures of how they use the Black woman against our own, your open enemy is the one that's stoking these wars with us. That's the reason why I give your Aunt Jemima Hills this work. That's why I give your little Simone Sanders, y'all stay tuned this week, this work. I give your Susan Rice's this well-deserved work. Y'all didn't pay attention to what white folk were doing back in the day, did you? The title of this piece from New York Post at the top says, forget the National Guard, send in the moms. The Democratic Party, I told you, does what? They elevate the Black woman or the Black looking woman, and what do they do to the Black man? They intentionally, same situation here. They elevated the Black mom. They rewarded her. They gave her what? Interviews, made her feel like she was somebody. What is that equivalent to? What is that equivalent to? When they give you interviews, book deals. I'm not saying she got a book deal, but I'm just giving you examples. When they give you airtime to be a talking head on their shows, when they give you sponsorships, those are equivalent to what? They're equivalent to what you give a dog when you're trying to reinforce a certain type of behavior. When I want the family dog to sit, I incentivize his sitting with a bone. Sit. Some of you that are part of the buttery bussy bite brigade, y'all can't do nothing for me in situations where my brothers are getting shot in the back 7 times and my Briannas are being shot up naked. The buttery bussy bites can't do too much for me. What am I gonna do with a buttery bussy bite? What is a buttery bussy bite gonna do in that situation? Explain to me that. What does a bussy bite do for us in the middle of war like that? Besides switch. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Oh, thank you all so much. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Y'all listen. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I bless all of you all secret gifts a thousandfold. Those of you that are giving to benefit the network, I just want you to know that whatever's left from what you give to this particular platform, because y'all know how they do on these platforms, just know that the higher ups at the network, they turn right back around and reinvest it into Black media. I want every single one of you to know that I'm getting ready to do a 2-hour angel course on Saturday. It's going to change your life, I can assure you, because it didn't come from me. That's how I know. It didn't come from me. It came from higher realms. Go to flynubianmastermind.com if you want to join just the 2-hour angel series. But if you join my weekly mastermind for $1, the entry fee for the first month, $1. If you join that one, you will you can get automatic access if you want to attend the 2-hour one. And you can do that at clubvicky.com. My regular mastermind, clubvicky.com. So you got two options. Clubvicky.com is my weekly mastermind that I do on Wednesday nights. We still have that special going on where you can join for $1 for the first month. If you do that, you can get automatic access to the 2-hour angel course. If you want to just do the angel course, that's totally fine. You don't have to do my mastermind at all. If you want to do just the angel course, please go to flynubianmastermind.com, and it's a very reasonable rate. flynubianmastermind.com. Don't forget, we have a business school at flynubianbusiness.com. If you want to learn how to build a Black business from Black people who are actually business owners, go to flynubianbusiness.com. If you want to learn about money, investing money, go to flynubianmoney.com. See, we give you actionable information here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Listen, y'all. Listen. Y'all know I talk about this all the time. I just shouted one of you all out a few minutes ago because you knew exactly where I was going. Why do I always tell you, and why is it I always question your U.S. government under the Trump administration, who spent $600,000 for a 2-year program? It's a 2-year, $600,000 program that your government, under Trump, the State Department's Counterterrorism Bureau, in 2018 was looking to fund an organization to study Black men and boys. They're going to take that information that they get from those Kenyan soldiers, and they're going to turn around and use their findings from their equivalent in the States so that they can target our warrior class here in America. I've been sounding that alarm since before I even came to Fly Nubian Queen on YouTube. As soon as I heard about it, I was talking about it. That $600,000 program that your government, State Department's counterterrorism program is doing to study Black boys and men. What did I tell you that the 5 traits are? Somebody put it in the chat earlier when they could tell which way I was going with it. Why does Vicky keep emphasizing the need for Black masculinity? How many times have I told you they're our warrior class? How many times have I told you that Black men are what? Our providers and protectors. And the reason they target them is so that they keep the rest of us vulnerable. If our men are not there to provide and to protect, we're all at risk. What did we say, family? Your government, and I'm quoting them now, says that they're going to study those men that are what? Tough, heterosexual, aggressive, unemotional, and achieving. So to all of those other buttery bussy bites who are the opposite of tough, and in many cases are not heterosexual, that's your government. How come y'all talking about LGBTQ? How come y'all not talking about why is the government studying and targeting heterosexual men? How come none of y'all worried about that? Why is it that I don't hear a lot of folks tripping about the fact that your government is targeting specifically, not my words, their words, heterosexual men? That don't bother y'all? You don't see? You're not peeping game? You're not peeping why they're pushing the effeminization of our men? Why? Because they see Black men and boys who are tough, heterosexual, unemotional, achieving, and aggressive. They see those men with those traits as a danger. So brothers, if you ain't tough, which a lot of y'all ain't, If you're not heterosexual, that's according to your government. They ain't worried about you like that. If you're not aggressive, if you're the opposite of unemotional, which means you're emotional, and if you are the opposite of achieving, they don't see you as a threat. Those 5 traits are the traits that are dangerous to white supremacy. Y'all play too much. That's why Vicky knows what she be talking about. Vicky don't talk off the side of her head. I've been talking about some of the same stuff for a long time. I tell my moderator, she got the link in the chat. You can study it and research it yourself. And mainstream media is not talking about this. Rachel Maddow is not talking about this. Don Lemon, who's engaged to a white man, swirling, that ain't talking about this like that. Sean Hannity, Laura Ingraham, they're not raising alarms about this. Now, I got to give it, believe it or not, the few articles that you can still find with this information. Did you all know that Fox News covered this? But Fox News covered it because it got to do with black men. Fox News covered it to signal to other white men they finna put down the black man. Y'all talk black to me. Why is it that only mostly African publications, like the QZ, Africa QZ, why is it that the Free Beacon and Fox News are some of the main ones that covered it, but you can't hardly find this in some of your other mainstream white outlets? Why is it that you are hard-pressed to find that? Why did Fox News cover this? Fox News, openly racist Fox News, they covered it in their written publication. Why did they cover it? They didn't cover it because they was concerned about black men. They covered it because they was excited to let other white men know they finna get these niggers under control. They're studying them so that we can neutralize resistance. That's why Fox did it. Fox is not stupid. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Vicky got to go. Vicky is on here for too long. I just wanted you guys to know that. But I had to remind you, brothers, y'all know I ain't dogging y'all out, but y'all will have to rise to the occasion. I'm going to keep the pressure on. I will be out of my mind. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that it's incumbent upon the woman. She has to demand good treatment from her man. Y'all know I understand this war that we in, but we have to demand good treatment. Got to rise to the occasion. Cry at home. Be a lamb all the way at home, baby. I'm here to console you. I'm pleased to console you at home. But in front of our open enemy, if you start breaking down like that and morphing into a bussy, but right before the eyes of the world, I don't know I don't know what that. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. That's all. I just don't know. That's all I'm saying. I just don't know what to do about that. What are we gonna do about that? What am I supposed to do with this whole bussification process? Well, our brother is being shot in the back 7 times by our open enemy. Your white supremacist mainstream networks don't fool with Vicky too much. And believe it or not, some of your famous black activists don't fool with your sister Vicky too much. Because I don't fool with the Me Too's. And because I call out that man of sin, they don't do it like I do it. So they keep their little distance from me. And because I implore our sisters not to do this right here.
New York Post says, send in the moms to tame the Baltimore rioters. It refers to one woman in particular who took matters into her own hands, literally. Toya Graham spotted her 16-year-old son in a crowd of teens vandalizing and looting. Cameras captured the moment that she confronted her son. She yelled at him and struck him multiple times, and video of the moment spread quickly on TV and social media. More than 2 million people viewed her response to the attention on our Facebook page. The hashtag Mom of the Year began trending on Twitter, and today Toya Graham, a single mom of 6, joins us only on CBS This Morning. Good morning to you.
Normally they would say that black woman was a welfare queen. Normally white supremacist media talks about her like a dog, but now they're hailing her. They says mother of 6. What did they say? They started a hashtag and started to trend what? Mom of the year. And later when they found out that there was apparently more than one baby daddy involved, they started to distance themselves. They held her. They rewarded her. They congratulated her. The black woman. Jamil Hill, Simone Sanders, Susan Rice, they give you props. When? When do they give you props? What's the common denominator when they give a black woman props? When you're dogging the black man. And they even go so far as to put on the front cover of a newspaper, forget the National Guard, send in the moms to tame you. Now y'all see why they don't fool with Vicky like that? I'm gonna give a sister some work. If you open wide your legs for your open enemy, and if you get up on the auction block like it's a freaking runway, I gotta go. I didn't even give y'all half the other stuff that I was supposed to tell you. Maybe I need to be doing a part 2. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Look at these little things. I literally wrote this out for y'all before I got it. And on the back page. I play too much. Let me go. Love y'all to pieces. Like, share this with everybody that you know. This is a space for intelligent black people, but also spiritually intelligent black people. This is not about dogging this dear sister or anything like that. It's just about saying, family, we can't do warfare that way. We're not going to be dignified while they kill us. We're not doing that no more. Watch the whole show if you came in at the last minute. It's my privilege, my honor, my bliss to come before you. You are a special people. I bow to you. My name is Vicki Dillard. I hope to see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, God willing. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated women like you. Sometimes I go a little early if it's a medical appointment conflict or something. So just still check out Fly Nubian Queen to see when my show uploaded. The reason why I ask that you hit that notification bell to receive all notifications and subscribe is because I'm not the only queen here. I see some of you all are starting to support some of the other queens that go live on this Fly Nubian Queen TV. Thank you so much for doing that. Again, if you're watching us on one of our associate or affiliate platforms, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you on my Instagram page at Vicki X Dillard. That's Vicki X Dillard on Instagram. And follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. Again, don't forget to subscribe to VickiDillard.tv. That's my own YouTube page, personal YouTube page, where I told you I'm getting ready to do a September special. I'm going to be doing back-to-back shows on that 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 man. And also, I just updated, I just put up a beauty haul. I know some of my sisters, even when we're in war, I want you to keep this in mind, sis. Even though we're in war, my dear queens, we still got to retreat to our oasis, our own oasis of self-care. How many of you all know that because we're in war, they can take a toll on us? We didn't ask to be involved in murders and being poisoned and weaponized and stuff, but we still got to retreat. Every now and then, somebody else has got to do the watch and hold the line while we go take care of ourselves, or we take a bubble bath, or we get our nails and toes done, or we get a massage, or whatever you're doing. Hopefully you're socially distancing. I don't get to go out and do a lot of that because of my autoimmune illness, because of the medical disability that I have, but I still take time to take care of myself. I still take time to do my little girly stuff. So my sisters, I did a little beauty haul. Some of you said that you would be interested in me doing that. So go to VickiDillard.tv. That's for my girls. VickiDillard.tv. I put that up the other day. I love you to pieces. Shout out to our moderators. They did such a beautiful job. Every one of you that gave, I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Those of you that commented, thank you so much. Those of you that said, talk black to me. Those of you that liked, that shared, thank you all. Every single one of you make this work. We're making a difference. Mwah.